Welcome back, my friends. Quick report on yesterday. I reported that three musician friends were coming over to my little musician pad and they were going to help me do some setup of my various complicated forms of equipment. They seem complicated to me: audio mixers, audio interfaces, Pro Tools, cables, lights, microphones, etc. And uh, all that happened. They were here for about 2 hours. Great fun was had. I had three different cameras set up around the room that I just flipped on to get the raw video of it. And it was really quite an experience. It exceeded my expectations. I was assigned the drums, and uh, various songs were played and recordings. And now here's the challenging part is by 12 p.m. tonight, I need to turn in my first assignment for my video editing class because that's on my list of things to do and to be able to be competent at if I'm going to be more and more limitless. So now I've got, 4 hours of video that I need to distill down into 60, 90-second video with a theme. And so today seems bigger and more daunting than yesterday. So as I woke up this morning feeling continuously overwhelmed, I asked myself one simple question, which is God. The word God works fine with me. That's a name for God, but God loves source. And God does not care what I call him. God just cares that I call upon him. But I realized I needed to simplify it inside of my head. So my prayer that came to me was, God, what do you want me to do? Who do you want me to do it with? And who do you want me to do it for? It was very simple. And as a life coach, somebody that talks to people a lot about goals and dreams and desires and making them real, it's often so important to talk about the why. But even the why can be overwhelming. Some people have the why, they just don't know what to do. They just don't know what to do. And I think it's a brilliant prayer, because it is, and because I don't think I thought of it. Again, it was taught to me by another great spiritual teacher, which is, you can just ask God if you're confused, just what? What do you want me to do? Where do you want me to do it? Who do you want me to do it with? And that answer will come because there gets to be a point where you can only spin so many plates in your life. And then we start to be okay or mediocre or insufficient at a lot of different things. And so I always hearken back to one of the greatest chapters I've ever read by Emmett Fox. And it very much has to do with being limitless. But the name of the chapter is A True Place. And it's in his seminal work, Power Through Constructive Thinking, which is just a collection of chapters. But in The True Place, he talks about we all have a true place, and it's the definition of true place with capital T and with a capital P is the place where all of our God-given talents, skills, abilities, unique capacities are put to their full and absolute expression. And true place is not a physical place in the universe. It's a psychic, emotional, spiritual, aligned place with God where we're operating as a nerve ending, an instrument, a channel of God. And it's also ongoing. We never exhaust true place, but true place is available for each and every one of us. And when we do find that place, then we're operating at full capacity, and each and every one of us operates at the level of genius, meaning the most amount of good comes in and through us. I think that's a perfectly valid definition of genius. The most amount of good moves in and through us because we all know in this world there's something called evil genius, and that's the ability to move the most amount of evil or negativity through oneself. But I seek the kind of genius that's the most good, the most God, and I know you do too. Otherwise, you wouldn't be part of this affair. So if you feel like you're spinning too many plates or you're confused, um, You might try this prayer on for size. God, what am I here to do? Who am I here to do it with? And who am I here to do it for? And just keep it simple, silly. My new definition of KISS. Anyway, tomorrow's Friday. We get to visit. Wish me luck on paring down 4 hours of video to less than 90 seconds, but I'm going to go meet with a tutor, and may we all get clarity on how to be geniuses and have the most amount of good move in and through us. I'll see you tomorrow.